Hey, Lynn and Joseph are back with the next video of our Hallelujah Life series. So basically, we're getting together talking about the things that we have learned over the years with our real estate and all the different communities in Charleston. Living here, you have so many things you can do. And so we are focused on the boating community, which is one that's really near and dear to our heart. Just helping unpack a little bit about what you could expect. Now, if you're just moving around town, this could also come into play because that would change possibly where you keep your boat. You're thinking of moving into it, thinking of getting a boat. That's what we're here to do, is help on all that. So Joseph, tell them a little bit about the marina lifestyle.
Yeah, so last time we talked about if you had a boat that you were going to trailer and the different opportunities that you'd have there. This one is going to be if you did not want to trailer your boat, or if your boat was too large to trailer and you wanted to keep it in the water. So that first thing we would start with is, okay, what type of boating are you going to be doing? So if you're going to be a smaller boater and that's going to just want to keep your boat either up on a jet dock or a drive up dock, or keep it at a boat lift at a marina, or a dry stack, which there are a lot of options for that and they're actually building more, and then we would take that into consideration and say, okay, what part of town do you want to live in? What kind of commute do you want to have to your marina? And then we go from there. The next step in keeping your boat at a marina would be if you're keeping your boat in the water full time. If you are keeping your boat in the water full time, then you do start to limit your options on that. And then obviously some things would take into consideration. We would want to look at the size of your boat. We would want to look and see if there's any restrictions to get to the marina based on the size of your boat, either from the air draft or the draft in the water. So those are things that we would take into consideration. And then once again, we're trying to build your lifestyle around this. So when you're looking at where you want to live, if you're buying or selling, then we would take that into relation to the marina using all the other information that we just talked about.
Yeah, so you got to think about if you are having your boat in the water full time, there's a maintenance around that you would need to research. Also, one thing we've learned, we've had boats in a couple different marinas and there are different amenities to each one. If you need some help when you're coming in off the water, are there dock hands that are there to help you? Also, when you go down to the boat, is there a little social community? Are there restaurants? Are there restrooms? Is fuel available? Can you get it right there? There are a couple things you want to think about, like I said, about the amenities of the marina. And then the availability of the availability of the marina slip whenever you might be coming up on your closing. Are those two things going to be aligned? So that's kind of what you have to research on that part of the marina.
Yeah, there are a couple of things. If you're a boater that's been boating in an inland or a lake or areas that aren't on the coast that are not prone to hurricanes or other seasonal things, that's something that you want to take into consideration too. Lynn did mention the wait list. That's a big one. Right now, if you have a boat that's 35, 40 feet or greater, you're likely going to have a wait list in most of these marinas. So then we could help discover, okay, what are some options you have, either a marina that could take you at a transient rate or somewhere along those lines. And then going back to what she was saying with the amenities, it would be important too, especially if you're new to this type of environment, is what does the marina have as it relates to hurricane prep? And so because that's information that you're going to need for your insurance company. So all the things that we'd help you navigate, pun intended. But we just want to, again, make this more fun. Either you're new to boating and getting into it, we'd love to help you with that. But obviously, if you're an experienced boater, we would just help guide you in the right direction for that.
And in the right direction, keep in mind wherever your marina is and where does your family like to go. So getting familiar with the waterways, the different, channels going in and out. He's taught me a lot on that. And you can get straight to open water. So that's where your buyer consultation comes into play, where your real estate agent is going to find that out, because the cost of the boat is on top of what you're spending for your home. So that's a whole other section of that research. And we would love to help you do that because we've done it all.
That's right.
So thank you so much for being with us again. We will look forward to our next video, which is going to be talking a little bit about the deep water. So join us on the next one. Follow our YouTube, and there's our information if you want to reach out, and we will look forward to seeing you next time.
Have a great day.